4617 Galahar, 4617 Galahar. There are two males having a disturbance. They're advising one subject on a gun. No description yet, call being updated.
10-4 dispatch.
Charlie 450, 10-4. Charlie 470, 10-4.
Charlie 410, 10-4.
Two subjects at Coleman and
Bay Area? This is Bay Area.
Charlie 410 and 425. They're advising the suspect with the gun is a Hispanic male in a black shirt and a jacket. And the other subject is a Hispanic male in a lighter colored jacket.
Number 310, 320, be advised, they are attempting CPR at this time. Female still not breathing. Charlie 2.
One inch laceration above her left eye.
Female's not breathing now? 10-4, they advise, they're turning purple, body is limp. Medics are in the area but have not arrived yet.
Currently her BP is 152 on 113. She is complaining of neck, back pain. Like I said, BP was 152 on 113, pulse rate's 100. Tried an IB, it was unsuccessful. We have her fully immobilized. She's consciously alert and oriented. PGTA in about 5 to 6 minutes. Medic 10 to shoreline.
Gave a phone number for a key holder, but he wasn't answering the line. Trying to see if they had given any other numbers.
Medic 10, go ahead.
6-6, great. 63-year-old female, 80 times 4. Patient said that she fell last night, landing on her ankle. She's having left ankle pain. No LOC, no head, neck, or back pain. We got an IV established. Patient denies any blood thinners. Vital signs, blood pressure 109/67, pulse 102. Respiration 16, stands at 98% on room air.
That's where the noise is coming from. RP's in 2002.
They're stating that he's been weak, lethargic for the past couple of days. He also has a slight altered mental status. Current vital signs on him right now. Blood pressure on scene was about 83/40.
Charlie 425, 10-4.
A small fluid bolus went up to 96/54. His heart rate is at 58 at this time. Monitor showing a sinus rate. OT stats are right around 90. Has a temperature of 97.4 and a finger stick of 127. Advice established. Current position comfort.
Current vitals, blood pressure of 116/71. Heart rate of 132. Respirations are going to be 28. Initially a little bit labored. Patient did have some diminished lung sound bilaterally. We're getting a breathing treatment currently.
10-4, breathing loader.
Time on the monitor. And the noise was noted showing a sinus rhythm at 120. We're going to be at your facility in just about 5 minutes.
Copy that. Simon on arrival.
Delta 470, go ahead. 10-4, go ahead.
Charlie 430, 10-4.
10-4.
2970, 10-4.
Charlie 2.
410, doesn't show.
Charlie 410, 10-4.
725-6065. That's Frank.
Right 2.
10-4, reference that choking victim, PD advisor 450. Patient is dead, breathing, and is alert. Talking with medics.
Thank you.
For Hidalgo County.
Delta 450, can you hear me?
What time before he arrived at CDC?
I'm showing him to arrive at 3:16.
I'll be off the air for a 1081.
You'll be at CDC for a 1081?
Yeah, I'll be off there.
10-4.
Disturbance in progress. Is this an assistance enough assistance? They can go ahead and cancel it. The RP is advising that an alarm was going off somewhere on Driftwood, but the alarm's no longer.
Delta 470, Delta 480.
Charlie 425, 10-4.
Delta 440, Delta 430. Sure note to a loud music call at 313 West Vanderbilt, 313 West Vanderbilt. No additional information available.
1310, 14, no down. Arrive, 348.
440, that's negative.
10-4, all of us.
10-4, Delta 430, I'll show you clear. And Delta 310, now it's 10-4.
10-4. Difficulty breathing, 7842 Leopard. 7842 Leopard at the number 9. 42 and SCAD at the Modern Motel. At the Wilson Mobile Home Park. Give me room 126. Cluster Therapy Center Road. It's a 72-year-old
from CAD history with the phone
female,
number.
conscious, difficulty breathing, pneumonia.
That's it.
From chest pain. Costa coming in. We'll call CMS 1 at 0320.
He's also saying that he's wanting to harm himself.
CDC 1.
To verify his location.
Charlie 470, is his name Glenn?
He didn't give a name, they just have a male caller.
It's going to be the disturbance that myself and 460 went to earlier.
10-4.
Adam 610, both units arriving.
10-4. 10-4.
I think the room number was 112, if I remember correctly.
112, 10-4. Charlie 425, copy. Charlie 410, 10-4.
Charlie 425, 10-4. 470, get a mobile.
Charlie 430, 10-4.
Is this guy's mad that you didn't involve him?
I guess so. He was mad at us from the
clear,
get-go.
sick call.
He's heavily intoxicated. He was, he called in a disturbance next door, and he was mad because we didn't do anything about it.
Alright, 10-4. Is Beans back here? Yeah. I think he's in room 125, and he's just drunk, man. He's just saying that we don't do nothing. We're trying to clean up the streets, and we don't know how to do our job. Alright, 10-4.
Delta 470
Charlie
here.
230. Stand by.
Here at the market store.
Delta 49.
Delta 470, stand by. Delta 440, go ahead.
With the church.
Can you hold this subject traffic?
Mario
Near
seemed okay.
King Boy King 1947.
Advising Mario seemed okay. He just got some items and left.
10-4. I'm not able to find Mario. I've looked
Delta
throughout the area.
470, I'm
but I
showing
can't
for
find him.
Blevins to be the 600 block.
Just give me those numbers on Leopard, please.
There was the only one that they have, and he's still not answering the line.
Show me out of my vehicle. Airline Rockville. Disturb in there.
Bravo 340, 10-4, airline and Rockville.
10-4.
Charlie 440, help me clear.
Are you out on a subject?
Charlie 440, 10-4.
10-4.
Charlie 460.
Got you on contact.
Charlie 460, 10-4.
10-4. Turn around.
Delta 3 center.
Code 1 barrier, 0.1, 10-4.
Charlie 460, Rob.
Charlie 460, 10-4.
Over 20. Charlie 425, we are 47.
Charlie 425, 10-4.
You Ranch Motel on Leopard, please. Charlie 460, the room can be 1 George X-ray Dora 55.
125, 10.
10-4.
Go ahead, medic.
Female, chief of things can be fever and just a generalized. Currently, we have vitals 106, 75, blood pressure, got a pulse. We're getting between about 115 and 130. O2 saturation 98%, breath rate is 16. We do have an IV established.
Bravo 350, sequence number is 5027, complete. Sequence is 171-203-5027.
Set assignment on 11, good copy.
K930 traffic. Medic
Okay,
62 Bay Area. Pipes 37 at Redbird on George John Victor 0571.
Be advised, we're in Rocky Facility Code 1 with a 59-year-old female patient. No doctor of record. Patient is stating that she fell out of her bed approximately 30 minutes ago as she was going to get up to go to the restroom, and she fell to the ground. Patient is stating she has bilateral hip crease pain and states that she fell about 5 days ago, and she wants to be checked out to see why she's now falling. Patient ANO times 4, vitals on scene of 186 over 72, pulse of 76, respirations at 18. We do have an IV established, 18 gauge right hand, and our ETA to your facility is going to be
Claire Drive. It's going to be transported for precautions only. It's just going to be a sick call.
You can email me, please. Already down 33 agents. Can't get it sometimes.
Where'd you go? Charlie 460. I'm coming down to meet you.
Charlie 460.
Where you at right now? I'm coming down to meet you. I tell you what,
Stand by, let me check.
over here. There's like, hospital in Mexico. Where at? Hospital in Mexico?
2970 location.
There's an empty parking lot right here. Okay, how about that empty parking lot?
Santa Fe and Atlantic, John Sam Henry, 9157.
Parking lot at hospital in 19. Delta 440, clear traffic, background, speculation.
440, 10-4.
9602 SCAD. The stripes at SCAD in Flower Bluff. Suspect's going to be a white male in a red beanie, with a black sweatshirt and black sweatpants. Advising he's harassing the customers and employees. He told them he was going to try to steal beer from the location.
Copy. Level 3.
We have an unknown nature, 2638 Sierra Grande Drive. It was a mother called in, gave the address, and disconnected the line. They called back and made contact with the mother, advising him her 11-year-old son playing with the phone. And there's no emergency. Can I close out the call?
10-4.
10-4, she said it was a
217. Beach Market 217. Wilford, check on the phone.
5.1, 10-4.
Bravo 20.
Bravo 420.
Send me around to main road, my call, please.
10-4.
Delta 440.
Delta 440.
They were having a party out earlier. They shut it down up there. Picked another lot.
10-4.
Called twice. 38 Everhart. 638 Everhart is a 7th-place apartment. They're advising it's across from apartment 1403. There's a child outside the apartment yelling for someone to let him back inside. They're saying he looks like he's about 6 or 7. Sounds like the father's inside yelling at him.
Charlie 440, 10-4.
I'm with 450. I can go over there.
10-4, Charlie 440, I can show you clear.
440, 10-4.
Delta 440, Alabama.
60, 10-4.
10-4. Delta 410, I'll show you clear.
They send up 220, Shelburne is Sherman.
Bravo 450,
Spanish Oak, 3002 NLF, being at 40. Starts with the wife, Jamie Salinas.
Charlie 430.
Be out on a stalled vehicle, 7358 westbound before the storage, public plate Boyd, Charles 8, George 931.
358 westbound before to stores on Boyd Charles 8, George 931, 10-4.
Jonesy back here.
Delta 250 clear.
10-4.
10-4, clear.
148, 152.
Medic 14, sick call, 6701 Everhart, number 1603, the Sandcastle Apartments, 6701 Everhart, number 1603.
Charlie 210, Charlie 230, for disturbance in progress at 1941 Yale, 1941 Yale, be disturbance with the brother Roland Martinez,
Dehydrated, warm,
also coming in.
amputation in both lower extremities. Also coming in, work off, fire dispatch at 0334.
60, good.
511 Bay Area, we're coming to code 3 with a 68-year-old female, 6'8". She complains going to be choking. Patient was eating some ham when started choking. Heimlich maneuver was attempted, did not.
Delta 410, Delta 420, Delta 430. Sharing out to a disturbance with a weapon at 908 12th Street, 908 12th Street. RP advisor heard one shot. It's a disturbance in progress with a gunshot going off. They saw subjects running down the street towards Coleman. Two subjects running, male subjects. Call still coming in.
On room air, she is at 98% on a
Delta
non-reactor.
4, were you at
She's starting at 98%, heart rate of 80. We have a blood pressure of 150 over 104. We'll be at facility about 35 minutes.
You did have a Texas deal, but it expired 23rd. Charlie 460. Copy.
Charlie 460.
I believe we'll be going to room 5.
10-4.
They were running down the street towards Coleman.
In the Armstrong area, heading towards the
That's
checkpoint.
negative, just that it's 3 male subjects.
They advise it's going to be a gray Nissan Pathfinder with
Charlie
the
45,
license plate of Secretary 4.
Charlie 450,
License
10-4.
plate comes back canceled and referred to another vehicle.
Can you repeat?
Authority, Kennedy County, 5274.
No answer.
Right, it's coming in third party.
Is it 12 and 7?
10-4, thank you.
10-4. Charlie 430, 10-4.
I was already right over there. I'm up 4 minutes away.
10-4.
Delta 440, I'm in the area. Was there an RP to contact?
Delta 440, the RP indicated that he could be contacted.
Delta 430 area.
Delta 430, 10-4.
410
Charlie
area.
250, Charlie
Delta 410,
for the
10-4.
service in progress at the
420,
Police Department,
Delta 420,
688 of Heart, 2008, apartment 2008. Need a children with the neighbors.
Bravo 450, 10-4.
10-4.
Charlie 450, repeat.
Charlie 250, Charlie 270B, 1401 with the neighbor, suspects a white male, wearing a backwards cap, white shirt, blue jeans, also white female, possibly UID or something.
How much equity? Can you make a note? Coban crashed and to restart.
10-4, Coban crashed at 340.
Delta 470, there's some female yelling down the street over there.
10-4.
Where you at, Mike? It's not the same address.
In progress. 4610 Evelyn, 4610 Evelyn, Unit B, boy. They're advising it's the upstairs apartment. They can hear subjects having a disturbance. Calls are being updated.
425 or no?
Transfer the female sponsor line, starting mileage 96.
Your starting mileage was 96.
10-4, sir.
10-4, adult female to spawn shoreline, starting mileage 96 at 341.
Adam 350, I'm back on there.
10-4.
Delta 450, 10-4.
Delta 450, go ahead.
All around the Mustang Martinez, pushing this area, additional versus assist. And 433 South Tonka, contact Diamond, needing
Delta
assistance.
410, you advise no injuries.
A ride.
10-4, black Cadillac, any direction of travel? Delta 410, you're coming in at low volume, can you repeat? 10-4.
Charlie 440, 10-4.
Charlie 460. Delta 220, how much your van 310's arrived?
1 MC warrant dated 10/25/2017.
10-4, Adam,
Already
10
give you all
copy.
line.
425, 10.
0.
Route 340, I'm clear.
340, clear.
Delta 430, 10-4.
Delta 4, there's a 12th Street.
Delta 480.
Delta 480 arriving in the mileage 98.
Delta 480, arriving ending minus 98 at 345.
Charlie 450, 10-4.
Charlie 425 line. Charlie 425, good. Subject.
Charlie 470, 10-4.
Charlie 440 area.
Charlie 440, 10-4.
Down 280.
Delta
We'll be turning 10-4.
10-4. 2970. Southbound on air is going under 358, 10-4. Do you have a license plate?
Charlie 250. We're approaching Holly. I haven't lived those yet.
Approaching Holly, 10-4. Charlie 250.
As a 2 warrant.
Were you 10-4 on your call?
Both dated 1/30/2017. One for expired registration, one for no insurance. 335 to station.
Plate on a black, looks like a Nissan. And I guess give it actually to the tournament.
10-4. The black Nissan SUV, 10-4.
I think I checked in yet, but ID number is 949 is the first responder. I'm just checking on traffic.
82 David 0105, 10-4.
No, 360, I'm clear. ID.
Delta 360, 10-4.
Charlie 2, if I didn't advise, I'm clear from the bank.
Delta 470. 10-4, 809 12th Street.
Go ahead.
We're off on that car real quick.
10-4.
Alright, Galway. 4718 Galway. Cross the Abbey Drive.
Quality of life over here at the
Patient conscious breathing, tightness in the throat. Speaking. Call still coming in. Work off the EMS1 at 0349.
Did you need another unit to match Charlie 460? Show me out here with her.
Charlie 460, 10-4.
Their son is possibly involved.
10-4. She's
Trying to get in there and get out the way, you know.
Saw Cadillac drive by, turned the corner, they couldn't see the car anymore, and they heard a loud noise. They thought it could have been a gunshot.
Yeah, well, is that a vehicle they've known these people to drive or no?
No, they say it's a different one every time. I don't know if they're just paranoid, but they're also really intoxicated.
10-4. Appreciate it. Delta 410, I'm coming for it.
Delta 410 clear.
Delta 420, I'm clear.
Delta 420.
Charlie 425, verbal.
Charlie 220, clear 58, 10-4.
You shut around this up?
Charlie 425, 10-4. Not 250. Charlie 440, you 16 lower, and I'll be clear. Charlie 440, 10-4. 10-4, 1699. Charlie 470, 10-4.
30 Escalante Trail.
Charlie 440, Charlie 450, clear, disturbance in progress. 4717 constant, 4717 constant. Contact with Brad, advising he's having a disturbance with a 13-year-old male subject named Leo that had run away from home, close to being abducted.
Bleeding.
440, 10-4.
Looking at work off EMS1. EMS1 at 17.
440, 10-4.
Soldier. Big 9 is on shoreline.
Charlie 450, 10-4. 440, good source on Saratoga.
Good morning. This is Medic 9 on this fine Christmas morning, coming code 1 to your facility at this time with a 74-year-old ADO ×4 triageable patient complaining of her pneumonia that she's had for about 3 weeks is acting up, and she'd like to be seen at your facility to see what's been going on with it. All fields are clear. Her lung sounds are clear. BP is going to be 108/71. Pulse rate is 74. SpO2 is going to be 96 at room. She is sitting in position of comfort on my bench seat. Should be at your location here in a few minutes.
all right. Stop by the nurse station.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
We're back in service.
Delta 480, insurance times 3. 0013.
Caution, subject is a registered gang member. PD car. Agency 794.
10-14. 10-14.
For return.
Returning 10-4.
Delta 480.
Shoreline 80 miles, 9.5.
Robbie Shoreline 9.5. 10-4.
Charlie 450, 10-4.
Is available 10-4.
Charlie 440, 10-4.
3947.
10-4 Kenny and Karunkwa, John Henry Young, 3947.
Not 250.
Do you have a unit to drive to the area of Staples and Leopard? I guess they're popping off fireworks.
Is it Holly?
10 point.
Delta 430.
Out here at City Hall.
10 point.
Delta 430 to 4. Turning out to Delta 430's location at Kenny and Karanqua. New location. Delta 470 to 1315 Santa Fe with Delta 420.
Delta 30 very secure for information. The subject shows to be negative 29. He is showing a gang member caution out of Tom Green County for the Aryan Circle. Plate John Henry Young, 3947, returns to a tan 2004 pickup to a Jewel Wood McCoy address out of San Angelo.
Delta 410 around.
Delta 410.
Locate at the checkpoint in the outside lane.
That's negative, nothing showing tonight.
470,
Charlie 450, I'll be transporting adult male to 4040 Shannon, apartment 215, beginning mileage 0.
Place of apartment 215, 104, 402.
Charlie 440, I'll be clear.
Charlie 440, 10-4. Charlie 440 and Charlie 470 for disturbance in progress. 5875 Everhart, 5875 Everhart at the Everhart Place, apartments 2. They're advising it's going to be around apartment 10. You can hear a loud disturbance, possibly juvenile subjects, no visual.
Charlie 440, 10-4.
340 on signal 4. 600 block Ocean Drive, just east of 6 Sand.
2970, I have an adult male.
2970, 10-4.
You started in impact.
10-4. 2970 Apollo's en route. Charlie 470, 10-4.
Charlie 450 arriving, any mileage 3.4.
3.4, 10-4, 408.
2930, record rock.
2970, 10-4.
Medic 14, spot south. Spot south, go ahead. We're currently around to your facility, code 1 with the 57-year-old male patient complaining of nausea and diarrhea for about past 2 days now. Patient said he just started on new medication. He thinks it may have been the cause of his nausea. He wanted to be checked out. Patient says he hasn't been able to eat or drink really for the past 24 hours. He was vomiting earlier this morning before we arrived.
3317, Stephanie Arlinda
We did attempt to
Garcia.
get an IV on him. We were unsuccessful right now.
card are not
He's
eligible.
comfort.
Suspended
Vital signs on
search, do no insurance. Suspended surcharge, do no DL.
Heart
No
rate
record.
86 with a blood pressure 148/80, respiratory rate at 20, SpO2 98% on room air with a tympanic temperature at 96.9. We should be arriving to your facility here in about 4 or 5 minutes. Copy that, Summer.
That's negative.
Medic 14.
Medic 14.
We're arriving, ending mileage 1.9.
Arriving 1.9, 10-4.
Delta 440, Delta 440, turning out to a disturbance in progress at 1526 Melbourne, 1526 Melbourne. It's coming in third party. A disturbance with the RP's daughter, Marilyn Castro, and another female, Desiree Puente. RP's en route in a Chevy Suburban ETA, 5 minutes.
You're on the wrong channel, but 10-4.
Oh, with case number 85 from yesterday's day.
10-4.
Charlie 470.
Charlie 470, 10-4.
DL streaming out for loud music at 4002 Starlight, 4002 Starlight. Rising it can be from that location. For Adam 450, I'll shoot quick.
Delta 350. Delta 350, just checking to see if you were still logged on. 10-4.
Charlie 410, check for a traffic light malfunction. SCAD westbound at Weber. SCAD westbound at Weber. Advising the lights are not cycling properly. You've been stuck on red on that side.
Charlie 450 info.
Charlie 450, 10-4.
Charlie 450. Go ahead with the name. Last name is Garcia. First name is Lincoln Edward Ocean Nora Edward Lincoln. White male date of birth 11.
Second person on the tree. Location is Monterey and South Johnson Street. And I'll be en route to Jimbo County Jail.
10-4, it'll be removed by last name Stewart, STWART 9751.
96, back in service to train, 10-4.
Delta 440, go ahead. 72 Charles 5750, 10-4. Delta 440, the address is 1526 Melbourne, 1526 Melbourne. Delta 450, 10-4.
Charlie 410, 10-4.
410, 430.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Somebody had an anxiety contact
between
County.
Weber and Castores?
Yeah, the Mustang.
I don't know, I just remember hearing you do it. What you said was Mustang?
Yeah, it was a Mustang.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Alright, 10-4.
15637 Palmera Avenue, apartment B-Boy. Crossing to be Marita.
Charlie
To the EU, male conscious breathing, standing out.
Over here anymore.
Have a pinched nerve.
No, negative.
Work on fire dispatch at 0421.
2970 to Charlie 4.
And I'm very traffic.
Location.
Go ahead.
Hey, are you guys going to go on my case number or are you going to
4000 IH69 on a gray Mazda, no license
I'll
plate.
5-9 yours when we're done, so I stopped him from speeding.
10-4.
Okay, thank you.
Station 10-4.
1805.
Delta 450,
10-4.
10-4.
I'm 340, show me out with the subject, distribute the stride.
Delta 450, 10-4.
10-4.
Adam, 350, happy with him.
970, 10-4. 10-4.
Adam, 440 in the area.
Adam 440,
Charlie 46, we're up to the CDC with two adult males.
50. Be advised that her daughter left location, and she and her daughter are 3714 Mendoza, and the mother's requesting contact to press charges against the other female.
The call on 3009 for Simmons, that one is complete?
It's ongoing issues. They've been arguing and just different arguments and disturbances.
Tampa, open en route to Reynosa.
10-4, 3714 Reynosa. Adam 420 location.
Greenwood and Trojan.
No, 220, 250, you know, for property assistance, 425 South Conquest.
Greenwood and Trojan, 37 Charles, 5377, 10-4.
Delta 250, 10-4.
Charlie 460, can you have a second case number?
10-4. Second case number is going to be 16001.
Charlie 450, clear 59.
Charlie 450, 10-4.
2970, draw.
2970, 10-4.
Delta 470, 10-4.
Charlie 46, you're up.
Charlie 460, 10-4. Charlie 430, 10-4.
Charles King Sam, 0437, 10-4.
Adam 440.
430 on mobile.
Delta 440, go ahead. Delta 440, your event number is 1712034-597. Repeat, 1712034-597.
That's ready 16 till 10 p.m. Delta 4 to 430. Go ahead, LT. Hey, y'all still out there on that call or no? Yeah, 10-4, so we're stopping this guy. Aaron circle that was just okay, 10-4. Hey, you still have that access card from that ride-along you had on Thursday? I have it, sir, but I meant to turn it in today, but I checked my pockets, I left it at home, but I still have it. You left it at the house? 10-4, sir. If you need me to go get it, I can, but I don't have it with me right now. Yeah, whenever y'all get done with that guy, run over to your house and pick it up, because I got to turn it into the EXO.
Last County and 8 didn't come through.
Appreciate it.
Tracy, Charlie, Delta 47, we're out here at the Agua Park with the subject. Delta 428, Delta 470, be advised that it's going to be a white male in an orange shirt. He drives a red Dodge. Last update showed that the subject was getting into his vehicle. Delta 470, that's negative.
Call back, find out.
10-4.
Medic 9-4.
Available.
10-4. Charlie 440, Charlie 470 for a loud music complaint.
Call the Walker
5710 Crest Forest, 5710 Crest Forest. I made a second call, and they're still playing loud music. Charlie 440, 10.
Bravo 310, requesting unit info.
17 revoked, non-resident, violator contact. No record. KCC 74.
Can you copy for a message?
Charlie 410, Charlie 420. You're at the backup Bravo 4. It's on a suspicious person, Weber and Red.
Charlie 410, 10-4. Charlie 420.
Delta 470, your case number is 17. Repeat, 0017.
410. Back ready.
Charlie 440 arriving.
Charlie 440, 10-4. Charlie 470, 10-4.
Delta 450, I'm clear, coming.
Delta 450.
Check on 410 and 430.
Delta 410 or Delta 430? Delta 410 or Delta 430?
Bravo 310, Bravo 320 for disturbance.
440.
Strikes. SPID eastbound at Airlines. 5939 SPID. That's to be male and female.
Delta 450, did you
advise they're going to have two children with them panhandling at the location right now. Refusing to leave.
Temple.
Which one?
Bravo 4, go ahead.
Charlie 440. Charlie 440.
Bravo 360, 10-4.
So you go ahead and turn it off.
Bravo 360,
Get us close to it.
Go ahead.
Bravo 350, Bravo 360. Shots heard. Waxley, one call for a single shot, no other information.
Conduct.
That was who again?
That was for Miranda Green.
Charlie 220, 10-4.
Access. 982 gave a code.
Bravo 330, 10-4.
Information still coming in.
Molly and Pat.
Bravo 470.
Accidental, ma'am.
10-4.
Bravo 4, I'll be clear my part.
Bravo 4, 10-4. 440, 450. Their rising is going to be towards the back of the complex. They have the driver cleaned up and he sounded like he was in
Pursuing 10-4.
Delta 420 or Delta 470, checking welfare.
We're good. Thank you.
10-4.
Delta 10-4.
Delta 420, the case number is 17, repeat 00.
10-4. We're getting another call from
Word. Jose, Christine Villarreal Jr.
Medic 71. Unknown nature. 107028 access
Times
at the
2.
Lulac West Park Apartments.
Suspended surcharge due in
107028 access at the Lulac West Apartments. Advising it's going to be
no record. Take it, see some airport.
Subject in the back of the complex. Advising the male's bleeding. Can't find out what happened to the subject. Call still coming in. Look out fire dispatch at 0451 and P. 10-4. 9871. 9871. 9871. Show us out. Go ahead. 10-4. Call for ladder 7 Medicate, ladder 7 Medicate, looking for a seizure patient, 3921 Sturman, 3921 Sturman, 50-year-old male actively seizing, also now by possibly choking. Clear working, EMS 1 at 1719. 10-4 at 4. Medicate, copy. Proceed to the station.
Ladder 7, copy. Delta 430, I'll be clear. Show me out your residence, please.
Delta 430, 10-4.
Delta 410, clear.
Delta 410, clear.
Approximately 5'8", wearing black sweater, blue jeans.
Clear deal, fire 630, 2016. 7-1-2016, denied renewal, failure to appear.
25 to 30 years
No
of age,
record.
long hair, about 5'8",
Take
black
your
sweater,
274.
blue jeans, left hand running westbound through the complex.
Charlie 440, can you show me out at the stripes at Weber and Bratton for a minute?
10-4.
Bravo, there's an already.
Allergic reaction, 3825 Blanco Court, 3825 Blanco Court, crossing 30 Painter Drive, for a daughter having a reaction. Visit 2.5-year-old female. Crossing coming in, work off fire dispatch at 0456. Call night 13, sick call 933 Weaver, 933 Weaver, cross street's going to be Matlock. A 57-year-old male, conscious, breathing, having no chest pains, abdominal pains, possibly gallstone or kidney issues.
Delta 2.
Also coming in, work off fire dispatch at 0456.
County transporting one juvenile female.
71, 10-4.
RP's address on Pearl Street, 502 Pearl. Starting mile at 25. Where he's at in the complex?
Nelson Moreno.
Officers are there with the patient.
2017.
Let me get a location
ID
for you.
card. I'm not eligible. Suspended surcharge due no DL.
5314
Denied renewal, failure
Ponderosa.
to appear.
5314 Ponderosa.
Suspended surcharge due no
Crossing
DL.
to be Heritage Lane. It's a
Suspended
73-year-old.
surcharge to DWLI.
Possibly a stroke, conscious breathing, eyes drooping, unable to move.
Numerous
Also coming
additional
in, we're calling
suspensions for
EMS 1 at
surcharges.
0458.
No record.
Hey, was there somebody he picked up like a bear or something when he dropped him off and they just robbed him or what? Yeah, apparently the guy just wanted a free ride. Do we got a phone number or maybe an address we picked him up or anything? No, I haven't gotten it yet, sir. Okay. Nothing too bad, I guess. Just punched him, beat him up, no weapon displayed or anything? It was a beer ball, he smashed over the guy's head. Yeah. I assume non-life threatening, right? Nah, he's bleeding like all get out though. 10-4, I just met with some neighbors out here by the park and they've been out here barbecuing. Got pieces of beer bottle over here, won't have IDs to see if they can get anything off of it. Go to Becker.
Vegas, Carson, Carlos, you'll be I'm sorry, 102669.
Go ahead, Sean.
Hey, what was the case number?
Okay, confirming it's going to be last name of Rodriguez, first name of Carlos, 1026,
today's date, big dog.
10-4, and I have one more.
You only need 2729?
Clear, I guess this is a verbal argument to neighbors, and I guess there's another call here. 10-4, it's going to be reference, this is,
Last name Rodriguez, first name Angela, 10-1, and I leopard. When is going to be the photo department?
Delta 440, Delta 450, sharing out to a man down in a vehicle at Port and Leopard.
1 of 90.
Small gold SUV in front of the Frost Bank. Driver's passed out. Vehicle's been there a while. Call still coming in. Delta 4, were you 10-4?
CDC 1 clear, 10-4.
450, I'm on route. No code. Both units one way though.
Delta 450, 10-4.
Delta 440. Usually they don't keep your men.
Okay, Angela and Carlos are both negative 29. Charlie 440, 10-4.
Come on.
Charlie 470 on areas in there too.
Bravo 330, you were 10-4?
Sorry.
They're negative 29. Yes, I have an ID card for Angela, and there was a 27 number also for Carlos.
I'm clear.
10-4.
Show me en route to Port and Leopard. 363 station 420, 10-4. I'll take one and you to 10.
What are we talking about, or is this a
Delta 450, I'll show you clear.
Gonna be on the back call. Back call crew number 363. We got one more for 243-076. 843.
No, I just finished my 5-8. If you're trying to eat, I can take it.
Those dogs just roam around here. They're not vicious. They just...
Delta 470, 10-4. Delta 440, I'll show you clear.
Show me how to main tag in.
1933 Archdale.
Oh, 10-4. IP traffic.
This could be a different call. There's like 5 subjects at the bus stop on that Joe Flyer there. What is it called?
10-4. Delta 270, Delta 280, copy correct, direct.
Call Bay 0.1, 10-4.
It's the regular 50 and 40.
220, 10-4.
It's been over 2 hours.
Yeah, he usually doesn't take that long. I'm the supervisor. I'll go ahead and take it with one. Signal for Wood River Apartment.
10-4, signal for Wood River.
Medic 13 in Bay Area. Going code 1 to your facility with a 56-year-old male patient, Dr. Nome. Patient's complaining of abdominal pain, said he's had it all night. Currently, right now, BP is 150 on 90, pulse rate's 88. BEG, your facility about 5 to 6 minutes. Very copy.
DL's not clear. 10-16-2015, suspended. You both on an agreement, intoxication. Multiple active suspensions, no record. Take the sequence report.
Delta 470, go ahead. Frank 29, Henry Zebra Union, how did you hear me?
Arriving, Indy miles, 4.1.
Arriving 4.1, 10-4. 71 available on quarters.
Bravo 421, Bravo 430 for a loud music complaint. 7809 Caribou, 7809
Out of 330.
Caribou. It's going to be coming from that location.
I talked to the ME. Transport should, he says transport should have been there by now, so he's going to follow up and then he'll give you a phone call.
Bravo
We'll be en route to 2604.
Delta 440, I'll share them out for burglar alarm at 1201 North Chaparral.
2604 Bishop Parkway.
Point of alarm is going to be the storage area and the driveway door.
Charlie 440.
Charlie 440.
Transporting one adult female to the women's shelter. Beginning mileage is 0.
10-4-5-14.
2333.
Charles Victor Tom 2333 Templar.
Be given a push out of the roadway.
George Nora Victor 4290.
George Nora Victor 4290, 10-4.
Charlie 470, 10-4.
Bravo 430.
Bravo 430, 10-4.
Charlie 220, Charlie 240, straight for disturbance, 4501.
Bravo 410.
4501, RP advised having a disturbance with the sister-in-law. No other information. Still being updated.
7900 Williams, 10-4.
Adam 440. Adam 440, go ahead. Need to see if you can look up a phone number for me.
Go ahead, medic 71.
361-413-19.
Yes, ma'am, we're code 170, female. She was oriented, GCS 29 Larkspur. Cross street can be met.
Patient advised that she lost her balance,
87-year-old male. Fell from the couch,
against the wall.
injured.
She did not hit her head. No loss of consciousness, no neck or back pain. She is on blood thinners and she called her doctor who advised her to go in and be evaluated. Precaution. She does not have any obvious injuries that are noted. She does have a little bit of pain to her right knee. She's in a position of comfort. Her vitals are, blood pressure is 150 on 90, pulse is 69, respirations are 18. She's got a 96 on room air, tympanic of 144. If you don't need anything further, we have an ETA of about 5 minutes.
Anything, since she's been having the flu, so she took some NyQuil, so it may just be that.
That's a good copy, Amber.
Okay, do we have a reference that, do we have a,
Our medic
phone
coming out.
number?
Chairbound.
Back to
They're
apartment number or
having a
cell phone?
disturbance. She's saying she doesn't want the
Adam,
subject
The
to
apartment number given for that call was apartment 4301.
ME transport is arrived 10-4. Reason for on the trauma?
The other one that, I don't know if this happened.
4829 Larkspur for an 87-year-old male that fell from the couch. They're possibly having a disturbance there. The RP saying she doesn't want him at the location.
Charlie, 420, I'm clear, I'll be around.
Charlie
420, 10-4.
Delta 40, I'm still at Holly and Crosstown Extension. Can you copy that plate right there? Charlie 210 traffic.
Charlie 210.
Go ahead.
I'm going to be in the parking lot of Annapolis on Staples. Frank Henry Robert 2148.
10-4, Indianapolis.
Adam Ford, Delta 4, Mobile 2. That's 4 gun. Hey, when you get a chance, can you have a couple units go by the Palms apartments there and go by apartment 4301? I guess our robbery suspect, that's where he came from, and the phone number he called in on also came from that, comes back to that apartment with history, Nileys, I guess. 4301? Yeah, 4301. I guess you were trying to see maybe who he is, maybe think, maybe give us the name of the guy that was at that apartment that left him there. Yeah, we'll run over there. Appreciate it. They got a pretty good description of the call. On the call. And I guess they have in-cab video, but they got to take it to their little cabby headquarters to download it.
Okay.
Give me the minor
of the guy again.
It's on Ray's call. Long hair.
Bravo 3, thank you.
That's where he called from, Public 401, and that phone number has history reference to the service at 401. So the guy had thrown that apart.
7 Frank Henry, Lynn Boyd, 10-4.
He's either going to lie and not tell us.
Right. 10-4, yeah, we'll head over there.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Javi, you back here? 10-4, sir. You want to head over there? I might head that way too. Mark kind of head that way with us. 10-4 now.
I'll go with you too, sir.
He's in FCD. D, you can go.
Medic 71.
No, 410.
Medic 71.
Shoreline, shoreline, ending mileage 12.6.
10-4.
40 over to Delta 450, keep up.
340.
10-4. 410, same traveling. 10-4.
Charlie 410, 10-4.
10-4. 3024 John Adam, Oklahoma, 10-4.
Code 3 to doctors, beginning mileage 0.1.
Code 3, Doctor 0.1, 10-4.
7-7, I'm ready.
Dedicate, doctor.
Delta 410 in the area.
Delta 410 in the area.
Yes, man, we're going to be brought to your facility. We're coming code 3. We have a couple things going on. Originally, the call was for stroke-like symptoms, weakness to the left side, facial droop on his left side, starting at about 4:15 this morning. And the last time the wife had seen him normal was around 11:30 last night. As we hooked him up to the EKG, we're noticing some ST elevation in these V1 and V2, and we have transmitted that 12 lead to you. This patient does take aspirin. He took 325 milligrams short while ago. We're getting blood pressure readings of 172 over 123. We got another one of 196 on 126, and we just received another one of 222 over 123.
Try 350, I'll take that for 330, he's about to log in.
We'll be there at about 5.
330,
What's the heart rate?
Charlie 270. It's going between 100 and about 115.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, room 1 upon arrival.
I'm putting air in the tires of the unit.
Sorry, Pete.
Busy, I'm just putting air in the tires in the service center, or the gas pump.
Whenever you're clear, meet me at
Bravo 411, are you going to be clear from the call rate?
To see 3365, secure radio, Herrera.
Park right there in the hoof it.
Charlie 420.
You guys here what?
Yeah, I want to send him the lead, and then if you can come over here, I'm right in the dude.
Charlie 410, 10-4.
Protected against a Erasmo Dos Santos, October 31st, 1975.
Charlie 470, 10-4.
Expired January 4th, 2018.
Right, I'll route the guys so we can get them out of here already.
Show us arriving at doctors, ending mileage 3.5.
Having doctors 3.5, 10-4.
Conducting the SFST. 10-4.
Delta 450 IRAP.
Delta 450, 10-4.
Charlie 440, I'll be clear.
Charlie 440, 10-4.
Engine 9, Medic 9, Engine 9.